This is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? Well, thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, let me give you this. Making that dining hall. This is a note Hero wrote and gave us in the meeting room, right? You remember well. Now, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow even more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already paid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hero's message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So he said that go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Well, there's only one way to find out. To Hero's room. Right, where's Hero's room? Kyoko, Taka, Mondo, Makoto, Akia, Sayaka, Junko, Toko, Chihiro, Celeste, Ayo, Sakura, Leon, Shiro. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Yeah, I can say to look, go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Hello? Here's Hero's room. What kind of weird stuff in here? Where did he even get all this from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Why has everybody else decorated their rooms, but Makoto doesn't bother doing anything? Boxes? There's something in the trouble box. Right. It's a blueprint for something, and some things made out of looks like cardboard, plastic, and plastic. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice have the arms. Yeah, the handwriting's wrong. Robo Justice blueprint has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, the handwriting is wrong. Am I going here? I sound must have checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here, it's pretty grungy though. And the bathroom even gets dirty. Okay, that actually looks like all there is to click on in here. It won't let me click on anything else, so... yeah. Yeah, the handwriting is wrong. Look at it! Big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Hugo. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can head to the pool on the second floor. I think Hero and Kyoko will turn up the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. Around the second floor as fast as I could. Kyoko and...
I mean...
You, man, I've had the worst day. Hero? Hero?
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Makoto.
Yeah, duh, who else would it be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do you look like that? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Huh? Robo Justice finally makes an appearance, huh? Guess Kyoko was the one who found it. And positive this is a suspicious individual that attacked me. Apparently that ridiculous object is Hero. I'd ask Kyoko for details if I were you.
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed in the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I can't believe you kicked me. Could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
It was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never
It's
mind.
nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the
And?
mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know what has happened, and when I woke up, and then when I woke up I was here. I don't care, do something about that costume, it pains me just to look at you.
Huh? Let me out of
I
here!
don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. That'll help. Why would you make something like... Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
Got it all wrong!
Why didn't you make this stupid friggin' thing?
It would seem...
The clasp on the back is keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let me help. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits
So
Hero?
then...
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as
Is
well.
that okay?
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
And it's obvious the one who put the costume on and went around attacking
That's
him
terrible!
was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea, we wouldn't want him to kill anyone else.
What?
Tie me up? Oh, hold on, guys. I think this has gone a little too far.
That's right.
Maybe a suspect if he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... Attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you're talking about. You can't take your way out of this. It's been decided you killed them.
Please!
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running
What
around.
are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker?
What the heck?
You know, I'm not the only one. Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're going to be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on the Robo costume.
Huh! See? Look! See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention... You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. See, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, baby. Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I pick up a piece of the floor and try to put it on. It's no good, the arms are too long. There's no way I can wear it.
Just a second!
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Vera's body exactly.
But...
There's another costume. It must have one that looked the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during the whole thing anyway.
That's terrible!
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is it really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's being killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people have been killed. Taka and Tashumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it! They did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed...
How about that?
That's it. I know who did it.
So then...
You may as well tell us then. I kind of feel we were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right!
Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then...
I know that note. No. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't figure out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then, for some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey!
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
No, hold on, you could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote that on a trick to trick me. Even if it's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being tricked in here so long, if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check it right. They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. Still didn't buy it.
Don't be mean!
You should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right in my, pocket.
No way!
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please!
You gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, for serious? Add it to the account of your husband's yearbook. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. What do we need to investigate? Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hero. Like I said.
Just the worst.
Really to keep the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, that's why.
Please!
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Pete did fail me now. Guess I better go back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack to switch with him. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. one by one everyone else peeled away.
Makoto,
Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the
it
investigation.
would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
Nope. To reject me so simple.
Anyway,
I need your help, but you don't mind, do you? Oh, okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Then shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing this from the same agency.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know? They tell the truth, far from me, far more easily than the
Hey.
living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway,
we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. And I guess we should head that way for now. Okay. Back to the repository. This is all very weird. Okay, here's your bodies. Ifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the body.
I knew it.
The Monokuma fall was right, they were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth and she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
Hey,
You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? You did?
whew,
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No. It's not it. Anyway, so you said you had a watch?
so then,
Take a look. It's cracked. Is that 5 o'clock? It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with the assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that must mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch wasn't broken. How long are you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritating voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his watch. Almost 10 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it was 10 o'clock last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch has been added to the truth.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. Right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try to pry it out? Me?
because...
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Yeah, okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I finally able to free the object from his tightly gripped fist. A piece of paper.
Hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper doesn't seem like much of a clue, does
is
it?
that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Kyoko's scrap of paper... Kiyotaka's scrap of paper has been added to the Truth Possession handbook. Okay. Click on her again. So, did you
Indeed.
find anything? Did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait,
Why
so
is that?
Just his pants? Not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When you think of how it's stuffed down his pants like that, it better be important for me, or I'll never forgive you for this. Found the hole he made to escape. But that's the note. Okay, a note. I found the hole we made to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else from now. Let's meet at the equipment room at 6.
So,
Sounds very familiar. That's it, that's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the
however,
truth. Although it's not exactly the same, is it? That's nice. Someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said 1 a.m. But the note that they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had a note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So,
Part of it had been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's meaning to part of this ripped paper? Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think
Hey.
carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. How would something more important like that become... No, Fumi's hand had been added to the truth books again.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killing in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbook system,
is
right?
that right?
If you don't have to think about them at all. Oh, excuse me. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murder. There may come a point, however, when the handbook may play a role. Handbook may play a role, I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. The handbook has been added to the truth book section of your handbook. It's time.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself, and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Oh, we better get going. Okay. It's time. Next time.